Hello everyone, it's Gloria and I am back to share a few cards that I made using scraps and sketches. I am way behind because I've been out of my craft room for weeks now. My dad was ill and I was tending to him, so he is recovered from his surgery, and I'm glad to report all is well. So this is the first sketch that I did. Actually, no, this one's not. Sorry, backwards. This one is sketch 259 and from Mojo Monday. And here is my card. I went with all baby girl cards this time around and tried to use up some of the pinks and purples of papers that I had. So this is using some Stampin' Up! Scraps, and I just rounded the top right corner here on some white, a white card base, which is from, I want to say it's Recollections. And so I used those papers, and then I did use some this dark brown cardstock. And then this white piece here is embossed. You can see that, there we go. It's embossed with a Cuttlebug embossing folder that I pulled out and wanted to use because I was inspired by Miss Letty to do so. So I did that, and then this is a Jolie's Boutique sticker. It says Sweet Baby Girl, and then this is a little punch, flower punch that I have, and I just added some pearls in the center of those little flowers, and it's so cute. And that embossed piece is on foam squares. Then the inside has the two different papers on it, and this is easy enough to write on and see my message. So there's that one. Then the next one, I really was out of order. This is sketch number 260, and I chose to do the squared one. So here's my card. I used a 5x5 card base from Studio G, and it is a very light gray color, and the inside of it is white. And these scraps are from my linen lace and linens, I think it's called, from Die Cuts with a View. So I used that. I used a scallop circle punch on the edge here and added some scraps. This one particular pink one has some glitter on there. I don't know if you can see that. It's got some circles on there that are glittered. It's really cute. Added a scrap of lace from my stash. Added this square here on some slight dimensionals, and then the scallop circle with the sentiment is on some larger or thicker dimensional squares. And it's a girl stamped from a Studio G stamp that I had in my stash, and thought I don't think I've ever used that. So I stamped that in chocolate and then tied a bow up here with some jute and added 3 little pink pearls at the top. So I think this one is really cute. It's got to be one of my favorites. It actually is my favorite on this stash of cards. And then here inside I used some pattern papers and then mimicked the front and stamped this little dress on the inside on that craft cardstock and left room to write a little message. So really cute. That one is a cute one. The next one is sketch 261, and this one is kind of, it seems almost the opposite of the first one I did. So what I did with that one is this. I used my Snugglebug papers, the scraps from my Snugglebug collection from Kane Company, and it's kind of a busy card because there's all kinds of patterns going, but I tried to pull out in these little strips the colors that are in the main paper. And again, I did round that top right corner. I did use a scallop circle, and that is up on some foam squares. And the baby girl I embossed in pink, and that comes from as a Recollection stamp. And then I had a little scrap of this purple polka dotted ribbon, and added a rhinestone in the center as well as here and on the top up here. Okay, and on the, it didn't do anything to the inside of this one. Okay, And then the last one that I did was using this sketch 262. And I love this sketch. I absolutely love it. I'm really into these little these little fishtail ended banners right now. I think they're so cute in all different projects. So this one, here's the card I created. And this is a larger card. It measures 5 by 6.5. And this is some Bazzill cardstock I had in my scrap stash. And I just tried to tie in some colors, different colors from the polka dots that are on this top strip. So I tied in the craft, this purple striped pattern, and this lighter yellow, and then onto the bright yellow, or brighter yellow. And I used my Fisker circle cutter rather, to cut these two out, and then this is a punch, a Stampin' Up! Punch. And then the stamp itself, I stamped in Pansy Purple ink, and it's a Recollection stamp as well. And it comes from the same set as this sentiment. Says Little One, and I stamped that in Pansy Purple as well. And the little carriage circle is on foam squares as well. And then these are just some random stickers I had. I've been cleaning out my embellishment stash, trying to go through things, and I came across these and decided to use them because they matched perfectly. So they kind of have foil on them. Okay, and on the inside of this one, I tried to mimic the front with the yellow Bazzill cardstock, and then the polka dotted paper and the two little banners. And then I added a flower on this side. And plenty of room for a message. So there you have it. There are my cards for this time around. Like I said, I'm really glad to be back. I'm glad my dad is doing better and feeling recovered from his surgery. And I'm glad to be back in my craft room. And just wanted to share these cards with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.